ahead and call the Village Board, Schaumburg Village Board to order for Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Appreciate you being here. We are practicing good distancing, I hope. Obviously, make sure your cell phones and electronic devices are off. I'm going to ask the clerk to do a roll call.
Trustee Kozak.
Here.
Trustee Conley.
Here.
Trustee Sullivan.
Present.
Trustee Dunham.
Here.
Trustee Madej. Trustee Bishke.
Present.
President Daly.
Present. All present and accounted for, and I'll ask, as we usually do, I'll ask Trustee Dunham to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Trustee Dunham. Next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes for March 10th, 2020. Any questions, comments?
Motion to approve as presented?
Second.
Motion and a second to approve as presented. Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item is the March 10th, 2020 executive session minutes. Look for a motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item is the approval of expenditures for $4,514,696.54. Any questions or comments?
Move to approve expenditures as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a couple of seconds to approve the expenditures as presented. Any further discussion? I'll ask the clerk to take a roll, please.
Trustee Kozak.
Aye.
Trustee Conley.
Aye.
Trustee Sullivan.
Aye.
Trustee Dunham.
Aye.
Trustee Madej.
Aye.
Trustee Bishke.
Aye.
6 ayes, no nays. Thank you very much. Motion carries. No liquor license requests this evening. We have a consent agenda, and it will be read in its entirety by the village clerk, voted on as one motion to approve. If you wish to discuss an item further, please indicate that when the item is read by the village clerk so that it can be removed from the consent agenda and discussed under committee reports. Otherwise, all items will be approved as presented on the consent agenda. Will the clerk please read? Thank you.
Number 1, Engineering and Public Works Committee. The motion would be to adopt an ordinance approving and authorizing extension of second extended, amended, and restated water supply agreement for the Northwest Suburban Joint Action Water Agency. 2, Finance, Legal, Administrative, and General Government. A, the motion would be to approve the Finance Department monthly report for January 2020. B, the motion would be to refer the revisions to the Benefits Handbook to the Committee of the Whole. C, the motion would be to approve a resolution to execute a 2020 order form between the Village of Schaumburg and Success Factors for subscription fees for software and services. D, the motion would be to approve a resolution authorizing a Class 7A tax incentive for Blue Martini Lounge located at 1901 McConnell Parkway, and a resolution designating the area as a blighted per the Gruen and Associates study. 3, Public Safety Committee. The motion would be to approve a resolution authorizing the village manager to change the address of 1195 and 1205 East Algonquin Road, Schaumburg, Illinois, to 2260 and 2250 Progress Parkway, Schaumburg, Illinois. 4, Planning, Building, and Development Committee. The motion would be to approve an amendment to the Municipal Code, Chapter 154, pertaining to temporary use and structure resolutions for portable storage units, and refer the matter to the Zoning Board of Appeals for public hearing. B, the motion would be to approve the proposed amendments to the Municipal Code, Chapter 109, pertaining to special events. 5, Zoning Board of Appeals. The motion would be to approve a plat of subdivision landscape variation and parking variation for Woodfield Gathering, 1701 to 1741 East Gulf Road. D, the motion would be to approve a special use for an internet auto sales facility for Prestige Motors, Inc., 707 Remington Road, Unit 2. 6, resolutions. The motion would be to adopt as Resolution R 20-015, authorizing change in address of 1195 and 1205 East Algonquin Road, Schaumburg, Illinois, to 2260 and 2250 Progress Parkway, Schaumburg, Illinois. B, the motion would be to adopt as Resolution R 20-016, authorizing village manager to execute a 2020 order form between the Village of Schaumburg and Success Factors for subscription fees for software and services. C, the motion would be to adopt as Resolution R 20-017, approving and authorizing a 7A classification for 1901 McConnor Parkway, Schaumburg, Illinois, Blue Martini Lounge. D, the motion would be to adopt as Resolution R-20-018, designating an area in the Village of Schaumburg, Cook County, Illinois, consisting of property index numbers 07-12-402-012-000 and 08-07-301-011-000 as a blighted area. E, the motion would be to adopt as Resolution R 20-019, authorizing a 6B classification for 1075 Morse Avenue, Schaumburg, Illinois, Galaxy Underground, Inc. 7, ordinances. The motion would be to waive first reading and adopt as ordinance number 20-020, granting a plat of subdivision, landscape variation, and parking variation for Woodfield Gatherings, 1701 to 1741 East Gulf Road. B, the motion would be to waive first reading and adopt as ordinance number 20-021, granting a special use for Internet Auto Sales Facility for Prestige Motors, Inc., 707 Remington Road, Unit 2. C, the motion would be to waive first reading and adopt as ordinance number 20-022, amending Chapter 109 of the Schaumburg Village Code relative to special events. D, the motion would be to waive first reading and adopt as ordinance number 20-023, authorizing the village president and village clerk to execute an intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Schaumburg and Northwest Suburban Municipal Joint Action Water Agency, second extended, amended, and restated water supply agreement. This concludes the consent agenda.
Thank you, Marilyn. Appreciate that. Look for a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
So motion and a second. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Kozak?
Aye.
Trustee Conley?
Aye.
Trustee Sullivan?
Aye.
Trustee Dunham?
Aye.
Trustee Madej? Trustee Bischke?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries. Committee reports, we have none listed. Comments from the audience, none present. Council's report?
None, thank you.
None from our esteemed council. President's report, I have 2 items. Unfortunately, I don't have them with me, but you know what they are. They've been distributed. First one is a proclamation. Thank you very much. So the first one is a proclamation declaring a local state of emergency, which was done last week, and asking for a ratification of it.
So moved. Second.
So motion and a second to ratify the proclamation. Any further discussion? Do we need roll call?
I would.
Yeah, so roll call, please.
Trustee Kozak? Trustee Conley?
Aye.
Trustee Sullivan?
Aye.
Trustee Dunham?
Aye.
Trustee Madej? Trustee Bischke?
Aye.
6 ayes, no nays. Motion carries. Thank you very much. Second item is an executive order in response to the COVID-19. And you should have that before you. This was also executed last Friday. And look for a ratification of that also.
So moved.
No. First one, okay. All right, so you're, okay, all right. So retract that, just so you're aware of it. All right, I have nothing further. Manager's report? No report this evening. New business, unfinished business, trustee comments and mentions. And then look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much.